Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. This one is probably going to be a little different than normal just because I did get out of major back surgery like almost 2 weeks ago. So if I end up in a lot of pain or my timer goes off, I do need to get off. I just got it. Oh, that's just my phone saying that I am live. Okay. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, yeah, duh. I have this thing up saying that I'm recording and how many viewers I've got, so I didn't even realize that I had mail. Okay. I did... Oh, shop? What's in shop? Oh, this still. Okay. Yeah. Anyways... I already totally forgot what time. Next day, 8 o'clock. Okay. Oh yeah, and as you can see, I did manage to get Wriothesley. And I'm somehow already at 50 pity. I just checked. But yeah. So anyways... Oh, I'm not gonna walk there. Oh gosh. I'm obviously here because that's where I last was because I was doing the event. It's supposed to go up, okay. Gotta wait for it to show up. Meanwhile, I will reply to my sibling's text message. Gotta say though, Wriothesley definitely has a fun playstyle. Okay, there you are. Oh yeah, and it was kind of funny. I like managed to like run through the other day with Tartaglia. And like I managed to be on the outside of this while I was going up. I like panicked for a second thinking that I wasn't gonna go up with it. Ah, dormitories, that's where we're going. Okay, then I should just go to this waypoint. Continue current quest, obviously? Right? That's still the right quest, right? Okay, good.
This is the life. Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today? Oh, today's our big day! We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Mirapede! Come on, we've got to go complete the release procedures now!
Might as well get our... I was gonna say let's get our free meal, but then I saw this and like, how did I not notice this before?
Ah, this wasn't locked. How convenient.
That's his voice line. Okay, let me just quickly go mark that chest. on an interactive map. All the way in Inazuma. Gotta get to Fontaine. Okay. Multi-layered map. Here? No, that's not the right chest. No, layer exploration. We want B3? Yeah, okay. There's the right pin. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's the blueprint we just got. I'm like, what the frick is this? Suspicious salad. Okay. What's the fortune left? That is useless. Something tells me that means I'm not gonna have good luck with wishing.
Please, sign here. This document will be effective immediately upon signing, and you two may exit the Fortress of Meripede via the regular channels.
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry up.
I don't really have the money to pay.
What's happening? I'm fine, thanks. But I wonder what
Concern?
now.
Anyways, as I was saying, I don't really have money to spend. I don't have a job. I'm still working on getting on disability. So yeah, I cannot pay for anything. So I will have to deny whatever it is. Like, yeah. I will have to say no to
good to see you
your offer.
Is there something you wish to see me about?
Yeah, what was with that earthquake just now?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface. Over the years of serving as the warden here, I've developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides, the seal that Monsieur Neuvillette set in place won't fail so easily.
So the fortress is okay?
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates in a panic right now.
Huh, you've got a point. Okay, seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask about what happened. By the way, do you know what day it is today?
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
Wait, seriously?
Ah, yes. Have you completed your release papers?
Yep. It's you two. Are you leaving now?
And I do need to change
That's
positions
right.
every
Today
once
is
in a
our first
while.
day in prison. But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. It's actually been pretty nice. Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of this place now. Then be sure to come back and visit. I'll miss you.
If you've signed the release papers, then you're free to go. The guards will escort you out.
You're not going to see us off?
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure. Let's go.
Well, you actually agreed. No worries, you must be busy. Paimon was just joking.
Yeah, and if a timer does go off, that means
so
I need to
you
take
do
some
have a
pain
polite
meds.
side, I see.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too? Yeah, don't worry, we'll come back to see you. Paimon really likes the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how to make good
Imagine
food.
just visiting
I hope you
a
won't be
prison
here
for
as
their
convicts
food.
the next time I see you.
We'll do our best to stay out of trouble. Well, it seems our work in the Fortress of Meripede is finished. That's the end of another chapter in our journey. And since Neuvillette was the one who asked us to come here, we should probably go report to him now. Next up, the Palais Mermonia. You're going to see Monsieur Neuvillette? Please pass on our kind regards.
I'm sure just your regards will do, no?
Aw, I believe it would be the polite thing to do.
You're right. I've heard the Palais has been
Okay, that
terribly
actually
busy
really hurt
these
my
days.
throat.
Tell him that I hope he hasn't been overwhelmed by the recent string of troubles.
Oh, come on! I wanna... Oh my gosh. One of these days I really need to go through and do all the story quests that I've got just piled up here. I don't even know why I haven't done this one yet, because, like, this is my favorite one. Because, you know, Tartaglia, and I'm kind of a simp. And this is, like, what, the third time I've had to stop doing an Archon quest because of a story quest?
Wait,
That's right.
oh, but why? Neverlet! Sedim! Hey there! What are you two talking about? Traveler in Paimon, this is completely unprecedented.
Thank you for your Oh,
So, what is...
a Melusine named...
And then...
That is all the information.
Huh? I have no idea. I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems like...
Thank you for understanding. She may have no...
Yes, understand.
Wait, does she have wings? I think those are wings.
Judging from Sedim's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you to...
I cannot tell you. There could be complicated conflicts.
Come on! Stop!
It is not my intention. Long story short, there were few people I could trust. But I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable. Carol, a Melusine.
They must have been
Indeed. The reforms, damn it. The incident resulted in Carol. All Melusines, I granted their wish. Many common folk believe that I shit. Some of them, I have nothing. It has already happened.
There's the guard.
Based on prior, the political system. However, since
Outsider. But aren't you the chief?
I understand where you know very well about my troop. Even though I was taking on the role, I have lived in Fontaine for a long...
Yeah. Let's team up there. Oh, but...
I will write my note. Let us go. We should be...
So Neuvillette feels like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine, but Paimon feels like he has...
I just want to do the Archon quest.
Paimon's been thinking. You called yourself a fish out of water, right? But since you're the Hydro Dragon, would a dragon out of water suit you?
Thank you for your suggestion. I will consider using the more accurate term in private occasions. Please allow me to rephrase. Has a dragon out of water?
Ugh. That sounds kind
Okay,
of
yeah, I'm not gonna wait for that.
previous version instead.
I almost forgot I didn't have any stamina.
Kiara.
Monsieur Neuvillette! Oh, I remember. You're the Aw,
I heard from Sidine that you
A threatening what? The letter fell through the crack, but Sidine told me it was a
Have you run into any...
suspicious-looking people. Ah! Did you Nope.
Do you still have the letter with you?
Oh, let's see.
Now then. A simple threat. Neither the handwriting... We can't rule out that since you can't think of anyone... Kiara, you should come...
Sure! Wait, no.
But you are being what?
And that's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara, but that's around. Thank you, Traveler. Big Sis Pine.
All right.
We'll take her to a lost...
Okay, that's kind of adorable.
So, Kiara, how old are you? But I remember coming to the Court of Fontaine with Carolyn Neuvillette. That must have been a long time ago. Carol? Did Neuvillette mention her just now? That was more than 400 years ago. Why would Paimon be a big sister to you? My memory isn't that good. But Carol told me I could address others based on how I feel about them. Paimon feels a lot more grown up than me, so you're a big sis. Huh. Paimon sees. Hey, Traveler, did you hear that?
Time to spam through more dialogue. What is Charlotte doing?
Strange. Ayla!
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two?
Oh, they're the
I thought so. All right.
May I begin?
Of course.
I recognize that freaking hat. What is Charlotte doing? Oh,
That was quick. What were you? It's
that was a
good
loud
shot.
noise.
Neuvillette
Thanks for the
says
follow.
the smell is things
I'm okay.
All right, all right.
I'm feeling pain from the back surgery that I had less than 2 weeks ago, but
Wait a moment while I...
seems like they get along real. Huh? What are you looking? Is there really someone watching us?
that's good. I knew it was Charlotte!
Strange.
Why isn't he
Yet.
Basically, when new Archon quests happen, and then maybe the occasional random thing.
Charlotte?
I don't stream that often.
Here. Oh wait! Don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Red letter. What? This is. You want to interview?
That's right. But it's not an easy... So imagine how surprised I was seeing him out on the streets today. It seemed like you were investigating. Of course, I'll make sure to turn in my manuscript to him for review.
Um,
My principles.
Genshin
We'll never publish an
Impact,
article
like
without
I
the
am
consent of all
currently
parties
streaming.
Yeah, we're doing.
I see. In exchange...
I might occasionally do Minecraft.
What? It just so happened. I'll ask my colleague, but I gotta... Why? People care a great... Anyway.
Well, that was a nice chat.
What do you think?
I think it's great.
Huh.
Haran, what are you doing here? It seems that you.
As I passed by the... Technically speaking, I happen to have some...
Ah, Neuvillette sure is lucky to have.
Leave this to me.
Okay then.
Kind of depends. Like right now, I have no idea because of the fact that if I do end up being in too much pain, I need to get off immediately, as soon as possible. So, the stream could end at any moment. But often it will usually be about as long as a single quest for Archon quests. Though right now I'm doing New Roulette's quest because it is blocking me from doing the Archon quest. Sure. What's the question?
Oh, you're back. Is everything all right?
We ran.
That is good to hear.
We had some.
I've been looking over. I've come up with on the other. Don't worry. Thank you.
Can I please just go to the Archonist? Gosh. Spamming through some dialogue. I don't know why my brain just went. Have you got all essentials? No. I also do not have the money to commission for that stuff.
Have you made any progress?
We skipped through some of them. Oh, there's.
I would love to answer that. If memory serves,
Whoa.
that might be how it seems from an. There are many All right, let us take a break.
Just let me get to the freaking Archon quest, please.
Even the rest of the silence is big.
Please pardon.
Even
my
with a
lack of
discount,
consideration.
I
People
cannot
rarely
afford
come
it.
to the Palais. Would you like to have?
Ooh, drinks! Thank you! Paimon wonders what Novelette likes. He seems like the type. What's inside these glasses? It looks just like.
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
So it's just plain old.
What did you think it? This water is indeed. I believe you've already said water. Here is one of their latest products. If I were to comment on their mouthfeel, distinct.
Really? Let Paimon try!
I mean, I can taste the difference between water flavor and water bottles.
What do you think?
If I can't afford it anyways, I'd rather just not worry about it.
This doesn't have to do with. Oh, could it be because you're the. We are allowed to bring that up, right? Oh, Paimon's been wanting to ask this for 8. Sorry. Paimon was just.
There's nothing to hide. I accepted this.
Questions?
Many, in fact. In essence, I lost many memories from perhaps the element.
True.
I have been holding on. But there is one thing. My guess would be that there are at least some similarities.
Have you made any
Perhaps, but that's why I'm quite.
Are we gonna
I wasn't able to find.
water?
That's right. The Fountain of Lucine. If they're really. Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads, but. Perhaps we should go.
Dang it!
Monsieur Neuvillette?
Oh yeah, there's this thing, which is a pretty dang nice update. Kinda wish it had happened sooner, but... Ah, Pep. Okay, I haven't done that quest, that's why it's there. And I'm not registering. I'm pretty sure that this guy's gonna need it. I won't be able to tell right now, because... Yeah.
I probably shouldn't disturb them.
Looks like we got
Oh, Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Perhaps leave the investigation to me.
A safe distance? Whoa, it's glowing!
Hello? I hate it when I can't sprint or jump or anything. The only thing I can do is this. I want to go faster.
Thank you, the Court of...
I understand your... Although I have
I know. Not only
but a meaningful...
it's step in truth, or almost...
I understand your... I too came...
Really? The truth is...
Logically speaking, different identity. There aren't many...
Oh, I'm confident...
I believe in you.
Huh?
Yes?
That stone...
He is an...
Hello. Can I...
Thanks, but no.
Oh. Hello.
Get away from here!
Please, calm down.
Hard. Yeah. We should Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway?
Exactly. That's...
Go away!
I'm not leaving. We joined them already.
Solving case, so tell me.
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a...
Oh, true.
Aside from spreading, there have indeed been an increase...
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
You heard that?
Yeah. I don't know.
There are countless
Monsieur Nerval, I still want to track... Okay.
Give them to me.
Here.
We'll hand them out.
Ah, why does the waypoint look so weird?
Monsieur Nerval...
Medals of Peace. Thank you for your
I think I'll...
Hey, don't say that. It won't be long before Mel is...
Don't keep your...
Vautrin brings up... Please be on your...
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Medal of Peace?
Are you sure we should do...
Nah, not. There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere. So quit worrying and just...
I guess...
Turn the murderer in!
Melazines can't be trusted! That goes for Nervalette, too! Peaceful coexistence? What a joke! Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back!
The results of the investigation are...
Go on.
There is no direct... They tricked Miss Carroll into... The guards were stopped...
And she called. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth?
The situation... Captain Voltran, should I
There's no need.
restrict access to...
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little... She's just like Carol in every possible way. From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be...
Looks like she was...
Yes, I should have known. Can you understand?
I understand, but I'm...
That's exactly why we need... I will take responsibility for everything.
Did you know? They're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol, and settled the score with the group that framed his friend. I'm thinking... we should try our best to bail him out?
Shh, keep it down! Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Nervilette's most trusted... Besides, now that the old regime has...
Vautrin sought vengeance for his... Please, think about it. If the same... Yeah, that's right!
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol.
Monsieur Neuville...
Mr. Vautrin is innocent! He's innocent!
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, I understand your personal justice. Therefore...
What? That can't be! Monsieur Nervilette.
Vautrin...
What have I... Is this what justice...
Order. Since there have been... According to the...
Goodbye, Mus...
This all happened because of...
How can difference speak...
I just want to get back to the Archon quest.
Hey! What's wrong? Are you not feeling...
Apologies, it seems like I tried my best due to my negligence.
Wow. Anyways...
It is as you said, it is not only the fact...
That sounds...
But I rarely ever do any... Which ones? It's fine. It was a coincidence. You should now understand...
Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation.
Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating, I did not sense... I don't know, however...
Oh! Didn't...
You've read about it. In that case...
Huh?
Navia! Nice to see...
I've heard some rumors are abroad, so I told this...
Thank you. Where did you hear it?
The Chief Justice... You talked to Kiara.
So that's what
Indeed.
Anyway.
The suspects who threat... We are planning to...
Alright. Wait for my word. Ta-ta!
Nevertheless...
I have already considered that possible. What is more important, I hope the same will...
Strange. Did something happen? Let's take a look around.
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against Amelazine. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief...
What? Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily
That's exactly... Think about how...
Everyone, please...
It feels like you've been following.
We were informed that...
Have you had dinner yet?
This isn't a... Come on.
You shouldn't ever skip meals. If...
I heard even Nervilette's keeping an eye on the situation. This is the perfect chance to get promoted.
Seriously?
Relax, I was...
That's more like it.
Come and fight me! Have you heard? Even the Special Patrol... Shh! Look!
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
This is...
So...
No, I should... Let us stick to our... The smuggling the list of involves some...
What does it say?
The principal offense... Those with close... Among them?
So many...
Yes. It seems like he's closely related to the corp...
Monsieur Neverland, someone claiming to be from... He said, and I quote, we have no... Huh? How did Navia find them so quickly?
I too am perplexed. The caf...
Hey Navia, we're here! Whoa.
These are the people who have had...
Invite them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But... Oh well.
Yes.
You're Essa?
Yes.
Did you write that?
I did.
Orders from
Dominico.
Dominico. Where is he now?
the fortress of...
Well, looks like you'll have to make...
You've done more than it.
Leave the formalities for later. If he really is so...
All right then.
Yes, I can finally go back to the Archon quest.
The Palais Mermonia sure is buzzing with activity today. Halt! Huh? Oh, it's you two. Apologies. Monsieur Neuvillette did say you'd be welcome at any time.
Excuse me. Would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here, but you can see yourselves in. Everyone's so busy. Seems a lot has been happening.
After so much spamming through dialogue, it is very hard not to spam through dialogue right now.
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent matters I must tend to first. In the meantime, please, have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink, let the Melusine outside know.
That's all right. We just ate.
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his work.
All right. That should wrap things up for now.
Are you done with your work?
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting. Today should be the day you were released from the Fortress of Meripede. And it appears that you've managed to complete all the release paperwork.
That's right, and we came here to see you right away.
A massive whale.
Do you have any idea what that might be?
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather something like the primordial sea. A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Teyvat. Therefore, we can only assume that Child is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
Immersed in primordial seawater? What the hell? Is he okay?
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there myself. Yes? What is it? It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago. The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
The water levels rose? Oh no! What about all the people there?
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time, and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon. If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in Poisson may be much worse than it appears.
Navia should be in Poisson, right? We need to go check on her!
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes. I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first. I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I finish things here.
There's no time to lose! Let's get going!
Please be careful.
Wait, so they did add a thing that makes it so that when you unlock a story quest, it doesn't have to be. And it looks like I can't just be like, hey, I want to not have this be an active quest. Unfortunately. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, wait, the waypoint's literally right here.
To make sure she's still... Hyra means we need to check on her.
Well, there's a person on the roof there, so...
We haven't seen a single soul all the way here. Oh, this is getting scary.
What will I ever do now?
Look! There's someone on the roof over there!
Just stay put! We're coming up! Watch your balance!
All right! Just hurry!
I'm not young anymore. How will I survive on my own? My Desiree!
Oh, he looks pretty sad.
My leg! My leg! How could this have happened? It hurts!
Just hang in there. Help is on the way. You can hold my hand if it makes you feel better.
She's over there! Hey, Navia! Are you okay?
You're here.
I find it kind of funny how sometimes you cannot, literally cannot see any nose on some characters.
As you can see, the water level suddenly rose.
Like right now, you cannot see her nose at all.
In fact.
See, no nose.
Demoiselle! There was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of medical supplies.
He's wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
All right. You'll be in charge. I'm sorry. Where were we?
The situation in Poisson?
Ah, right. Allow me to explain. A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded in the waterways.
Why is it so quiet all of a
Before
sudden?
we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere. The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater. Some people didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water leaking from somewhere. Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared. They were all dissolved. Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights. The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
How awful. And all of this just came out of nowhere.
It was quite frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me. I really can't express how grateful I am.
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
Demoiselle! We've got a situation here!
I'll be right there. Sorry, I need to go for now.
And off she goes. Seems it might be a while before she can take a break.
Okay, the wounded are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters. Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Huh? Right now?
Thank you.
You've got to be kidding me. Well, at least I know what quests I really need to do on my main account. Though I think my main account already did this one.
Water dripping on our heads in the fortress of Meripede.
Sorry.
It's been a while and we're working as...
Thank you.
So, what's the situation?
Nope. I've been here a while, and
How bizarre. Well, we will... Excuse me.
Gemma? You mean Caesar's?
I'm just trying to get...
Yeah, she does. Ever since Caesar passed away, she's been coming here once every week. I asked her what she was doing. She knows he's gone.
She's been...
I'll bet. I don't know if I'm honest. I think this is all... Anyway, well, that's everything.
All right, well...
You're welcome.
Did you hear the news? They're saying the Phantom...
You're kidding.
I don't know anymore, but what if?
Called it.
Oh, please.
Wait, did I say that? I don't seem to recall.
Hello there. Sorry for we're actually quite...
You've come to the right... He was I was right up...
I saw him sometimes.
Huh.
But after he died, there were all... As I'm sure you know...
Whatever the case, now that the weasel is back, I bet Gemma must... No, speak of the devil. That's her over there. If you've got any more questions about Caesar.
So that's... Wait.
Who's asking?
Don't be afraid. It looks like you're...
Thanks.
My name is Linny.
My name's Pat.
The weasel posted a... You knew Caesar. I promise you... Huh.
No.
Got it.
If you don't have any more questions, please leave.
Judging by the look on her face, there's definitely...
she's lying. She definitely knows.
That's fair. In any case...
Have you ever seen these stickers?
How? Oh, wait. Okay.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Okay.
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Right. That's how things are now. The living are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Navia? Navia, what's wrong?
Sorry. I just... Malus and Silver. They won't ever come back here again. What should I do, Papa?
Huh? What happened to them?
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still, I was the one who initiated it.
They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave in time. And they were caught in the seawater.
What should we do?
I've known them for so long. And I know they weren't afraid. But I could at least hold a funeral for my father. And I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just gone. I just can't.
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
How could Master ever be upset with you, Demoiselle? Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later, no matter who you are.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, Demoiselle.
Hey, stop joking around.
I'm quite serious. That way, it'll save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
I'm like actually crying now.
In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
After all, besides you, Demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions, no?
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. All right. I'll remember your requests. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else. I promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that promise.
My throat hurts so bad.
For letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry, really.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But, well, she understands how you feel.
I had always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help. Malus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them. I'm so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, Giverny, Francine, Karina, Daisy Ray, Joinville, Julianne, Esson, as well as Malus and Silver. So, everyone else is safe. But still...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. We lost Malus and Silver. But we were able to save more than we anticipated. The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
Right! Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever consider a trade. Malus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
You're right. Thank you, Paimon. What you said just now was pretty amazing, actually. I'll remember your words.
Oh, really?
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last met.
The knave? What are you doing here?
Ah, is everything going well on your side?
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground. As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
Thank you very much.
Wait, do you two know each other?
We just met recently. Right, Miss Navia?
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. That doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me. Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with. My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that. As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
Without your help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Don't say that. You and your
You know, the more I
subordinates did
see of the
everything
Knave,
you
the
could.
more she's becoming my second favorite Harbinger.
As Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They chose to become heroes themselves. I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navia. Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
So, you're one who will try to change fate then?
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Terre. I still have some things to take care of, and the children need my attention. By the way, traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
Alright, then we'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in. Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance. You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the Fortress of Meripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson. These are both signals. Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you. During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times, and seem to be worth investigating in many ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck, and at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort.
So that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you. Which is why I want to give you this task. The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family, but Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not from the house. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Oh, that somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some ruins? You need to rest.
Well, I'm sad, yes. But I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something, a distraction, to keep my mind off Malus and Silver.
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, traveler? All right. The ruins are to the south of Poisson. Here's the map.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going.
Okay, that is still the Archon quest, right? Yeah. Okay. And I just make sure all of these are all closed. Guessing this is gonna be in the new. Oh. Not quite, actually. Oh yeah, I just remember, didn't I? Or wait, no, that's on my main account, never mind. Yeah, this oh actually no, never mind, it does. Why is it there? I'll grab that later. Really sucks that these are actually the best wings for him right now. I mean, if the Notlon wings have a lot of black in them, it might work. Because of, like, the red accents, but I find it unlikely that that'll happen.
So, are these the ruins the knave was talking about? Whoa, talk about old.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
Let's go in and have a look.
I mean, the structure is still pretty sound, so I would probably say not more than 500 to 1,000 years old. No recommended elements, so... I mean, I should definitely change him out. But, like, at the same time, he does have a really fun playstyle. Okay, let's at least switch out Lene. Or Lynette. Why did I call her Lene? Someone who can do good reactions. Let's actually do this.
Well,
because it is a lot harder to have two characters who want to be on field at the same time. What's that purple thing? Oh, it's just another hilichurl. I didn't see any level on it, so I got confused.
Wheel of life. Into the wind.
Stay cool and face your guilt.
I think the hilichurls are already dead.
A moment, please.
This guy can't even land a hit.
Come on out. Show them.
Let's begin. Have a safe trip. A moment, please.
Oh, come on. That's rude. That's just rude.
Away now.
Yeah, looks like I kind of killed all the hilichurls in that one starting bit. I had a feeling that could happen. Or that would happen. Why? Oh, chest. Oh, shoot. Nope, guess I'm just leaving. Oh, crap. Thank you. That is quite helpful. Bye-bye.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
Yeah. And a lot of it, too. A Fontanian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
Right! You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here. Don't get by my wrong. We're not saying you're useless. It's just that...
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you. That complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
In that case, do you want to wait for us here?
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So, staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
All right. Come with us for now then, but please be careful. Oh no, it's a dead end! Let's try climbing over from the side.
Oh, duh. Right here. Ooh, shinies. Hey, isn't that the thing I just barely unlocked the furniture recipe for? Whoa. This thing looks suspicious. I don't know why. That's a lot of zoom out that I was not expecting.
Wait, there's something wrong with this bridge. Run!
Demoiselle.
Huh?
What the frick is going on?
What are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Maybe she just wants some time to herself.
It's all distorted and weird.
Hmm? Oh. Was I sleeping?
Yes, it would appear so.
I must be tired.
That's quite possible. However, you were the one that suggested we go out for a walk.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. I haven't had a nap today yet. Have I? This is a familiar feeling, yet something's a little strange.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. No, I'm fine. I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
Ah, right.
Yes, I remember now.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Malus. And Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
How have you been?
I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants finally realized that I wasn't the one they were looking for. Why, I wasn't even the guarantor for that person. They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor Obina was getting fed up with them.
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
Oh, yes. One moment, I have it right here. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful once they bloom. I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them. Malus, we do still have some empty flower pots at home, right?
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's flowers.
Very well.
Wait. Something seems to be off here. Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seemed familiar to me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously. I've heard this name before. Sometime recently, I'm sure of it. And why are there so few people around here? Where did everyone go?
We must mind the time, demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
Huh? We do? Like what?
Well, now, did you forget?
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
My trial? Wait, why would I need to go to the Opera House?
Yes, she's right, demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
Oh? All right then.
I am so confused. What is going on?
Look, it's Navia. She's here.
And her two attendants are with her. Goodness, everyone's finally here.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly excited about something. I even know some of these people. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen. Why are so many people here? And why do I have no recollection of this case? And as for the judge... Huh? Where's Monsieur Neuvillette?
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right. But are you sure you can stand behind me?
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on. Do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please tell me where Monsieur Neuvillette is? And why I'm standing trial?
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done? In that case, allow me to explain. As all here know, you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rosula, someone held in high regard by every soul in Poisson. After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had. If anyone in need reached out to you for help, you responded. Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rosula fought for the well-being of those in Poisson.
Wait a moment. Aren't you just proving that I'm a good person?
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. You have helped so many people get through so many difficulties. You are one with us. We are inseparable. We are one big family, all of us who are from Poisson, inextricably linked. And with you being so important, we couldn't possibly do without you. Therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You will be together with us forever.
Huh? What are you saying? Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what is the purpose of having me stand here like this? What is there to discuss?
Ah, well, if that's what you think, then I have no further comments.
How wonderful, Miss Navia! I know all these people. Why are they laughing?
I seem to remember now. Yes, I get it. This trial is...
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Malus?
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty!
Stay here, Navia! You're one of us!
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mistress Ronville, you only know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her utterly independent mind.
She was born a free and independent spirit. She has never been tied down by anything. Indeed, even the death of Master Callus couldn't stop her.
Her actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as an individual, extending her hand to help others. Please do not mistake her actions as being otherwise.
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontanians here. This is the nation of justice, the nation of Hydro. Even if Miss Navia only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Water accepts all, blends with all. It will surely accept her kindness. Everything is measured here in the nation of Hydro, and in the end, everyone shall meld together. Thus, when a unanimous opinion emerges, that opinion represents justice. Now, I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay. We and Navia are one.
And you would call this justice? Preposterous. You are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist as an individual. Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals, to become independent?
Do you mean to defy our justice?
If your justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge it?
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver and I shall defend Demoiselle. And that is how we will enforce justice.
My head... it hurts.
Demoiselle.
Silver, it hurts. My head is spinning. All I can see is stars swirling in front of me.
everything that seemed odd from the very beginning. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier. Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
Don't be afraid, and don't admit guilt. We will protect you to the very end.
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and in the nation of trials, the majority is absolute justice. We are the will of all.
Don't let them escape! We shall keep Navia here with us!
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us. After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
What are you saying?
No more excuses!
She says we're jealous. Jealous? Huh? How could she possibly be an independent individual?
What's with these people?
Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us!
Miss Navia, she...
Silence!
That's... Monsieur Neuvillette!
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute...
Okay, but how is he
trial.
here?
The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized party.
Our thanks, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But...
Go on now, demoiselle. This is your only chance to leave this place. What, can't bear to leave us behind or something?
Malus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this shall be our last goodbye.
Malus... Silver...
Quickly, you must come now.
Goodbye, demoiselle.
Farewell.
I'm gonna start crying again.
No, wait! Just a second!
Hey! Navia?
You're awake. Good.
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were defending me at some insane trial.
It looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare? Paimon could give you a hug.
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about to be dissolved within, but I...
What is it?
I think I saw two Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second, but they gave me the chance to retrieve you. Were it not for their intervention, I would not have been able to rescue you before your consciousness dissipated.
Wait, did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with Vache?
Perhaps those two Oceanids were the people you saw in your dream.
I always told them that they didn't have to protect me. To think that they'd keep doing so even after death.
Please come with me.
Neuvillette, are you okay?
Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps there's something we could chat about?
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden? Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
I merely thought that we should give Navia some time to herself.
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing to talk about?
I suppose so. Ah, Sigewinne. I hope all is well with her these days. Her work in the Fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her, has it?
No way! Don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an amazing head nurse.
I see. Well, that is good. I have always worried that Sigewinne would need a lot of time to understand the world of humanity, just as I have.
Oh, and the Duke also says hi. Even though Sigewinne made him do that. He hopes that you haven't been overwhelmed by all that's happened lately.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the Fortress of Meropide.
He still doesn't know what to talk about. Let's chat about something else then. So, Neuvillette, you're probably quite the swimmer, huh?
Yes, of course.
This isn't going anywhere. Let's try something else. How did you find these ruins? Did the knave tell you?
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of supplies to the area. Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient ruins here.
Yeah, we originally planned to meet up with you, but we thought you might still be busy with all those official documents. We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have thought you'd wrap things up so quickly?
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now. I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
All right! Another one joins the party! Let's get going then!
Emerge, right now.
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud.
Let's begin. Stay cool. Face your guilt.
That was not Yamiko.
Come on now.
The wind knows me.
I'm always watching. Emerge, show them.
My eyes still feel a little weird.
A moment, please.
Go. What a nuisance.
Why'd I do his E just to leave and to go to another character? Did I just see what is going? Oh, that's okay. That's what the purple is. Like, what's with the purple splatter looking things? Oh, and we're zoomed out by a bunch again. How cracked do these look?
Oh no, another unstable path.
Oh, come on!
Watch your step.
Well, I got a bit of lag for a second. Oh, come on, not this too. I can't. Okay.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call. Let's begin. Get more chilly.
Oh. Well, that was fast. Oh, come on.
We're almost at the top. Keep it up.
Yeah. This account's Chi-Chi is not nearly as good as my main account's Chi-Chi.
Yeah. Right here. Show them.
Okay, it is a real... Okay. It was just taking forever to get up. That's what was going on.
Nice.
Way now.
Opening box of Adepti Come on out.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
A sight to behold. Right now, show them. Emerge.
One with nature.
Have a safe trip. Let's begin.
Go.
But yeah, another thing is, like, with how they did that, and, you know, didn't just have her die, I don't think they're going to be killing any playable characters in Genshin, at least. Because, like, I've seen, like, a whole bunch of things saying that, like, they kill playable characters in Honkai, and, you know, all those other games. And, like,
This is the place.
they've had multiple
There should not be any
opportunities
other hidden
where
spaces in the vicinity.
a playable character looked like they were about to die,
Twists and turns,
but they came back.
It turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
Might be going ahead and taking a break soon.
Stone slates. It seems like they were put here as an offering. Could we take them down and have a look?
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls also show signs of damage.
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its future here in its past. Say what?
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
That would fit the circumstances dictated by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond to it. Take the second slate, for example.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated. And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same. She's facing this... what is this? Some kind of island in the sky?
Probably Celestia.
Is that Lady Farina in the third image?
Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
And is that a ring of people around her? Paimon doesn't quite get it. Are they all in the water?
The fourth image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it. Most likely due to us missing the first slate.
Yeah, I think as soon as I can actually leave, I'm gonna go ahead
yourself, Monsieur Neuvillette. Deciphering ancient
end
stone
the
slates
stream for
isn't
now.
one of your duties.
Because I am starting to hurt quite a bit.
Looking at these slates, this says that it's the history of the future, right? That means the prophecy's sure to come true.
I really hope it doesn't mean that.
Still, Paimon feels like these images are kind of weird when you look at them together.
That's right! If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the third, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order is reversed here.
If we go by timing, Lady Furina only emerges in the third image. That means that the person in the second image might be the previous Hydro Archon.
Egeria, then. I had never met her, but her appearance here does match the records. The previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she herself commit that sin? And if not, why would she be in such a posture? Also, I'm still wondering why these ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy? Does that mean that someone, or some people, once saw these slates?
But who would have created these slates and left these words here?
It seems that any further clues will have to come from Furina.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here, so let's head back first.
Yeah, we'd better get somewhere safe for now.
Let's split up here. I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina. You know how it is. There's some things you just need to be there for yourself.
You still have energy for that, Navia? Paimon's already beat.
Just head back to the Fleuve Cendre and have a rest then. Thanks for keeping me company all this time.
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Rest well, everyone. Traveler, I will go talk to Furina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slates. I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office. I will share the results of our discussion with you.
Are you really gonna talk to her about this directly? Will that be a problem? Paimon's getting a little scared now that it's come to this.
She has long been harboring secrets, and will not give them up easily. Which makes it all the more my duty to ensure that she understands the present situation.
Alright, we'll leave it in your hands then. You're probably the best person to talk to her anyway.
I will be carefully considering my words tonight.
Traveler, Paimon,
Our safe house at the Fleuve Cendre is always open to you, as ever. So please don't think you're an imposition. All right. I'll be on my way then.
We're finally back!
Welcome back. We've got a special menu prepared for you two tonight.
Yay! And there's good food too! Navi, no, the boss is the best. Ooh, desserts! Nice! These are all Paimon!
Honestly, the garlic bread is what looks the best in my opinion.
Forget what happened today.
Oh, they were... Oh, my sibling was right. Mona is here.
That voice. Is that who I think it is?
Huh?
It's you two. What are you doing in Fontaine?
Just sending my sibling a picture and saying they were right.
Seriously, nobody just uses a scryglass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't expect to see you here. Wait, you're not a Fontainian, are you, Mona?
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for a stroll when I bumped into you. Quite unexpectedly, if I might add. Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstadt or something?
We already know you're from Leeway.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, I used to have my own surname, which was, well, some other thing. Either way, the old hag told me when she took me as her disciple that the first step to being a great astrologist's pupil was to change that name. There was nothing for it, really. She really is amazing at astrology, so I changed my name to what it is now according to her wishes. To my surprise, however, Magistus is not the name of some ancient house or clan.
It isn't?
Nope. Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just means great.
Wow! Imagine including a boast in your name. Wait, are you gonna have to put that into your genealogy as well?
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to take one. Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Whoa, that's a long one. Does it also mean great or something?
My name means Mona the Great Astrologist. As for the old hag, hers is, in plain speech, the thrice-as-great Scholar of the Stars. Just take it as a title specific to astrologists.
Thrice as great? That's so...
I know, right? That's just how she is. She used to call herself Magistus, actually, but when she took me in, she changed her name to Trismegistus.
Talk about excessive.
Magistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to speak, which makes it about the same as a surname. It's all right if you don't get it. You can look into it further should you need to study astrology more deeply.
Terrible! But anyway, you're not Fontainian, are you, Mona? You're from Mondstadt, right?
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes.
Wait,
My
really?
parents migrated to Dorman Port, and I traveled with the old hag for a while, after which I settled down in Mondstadt City.
Oh.
Oh, that's a good thing then. At least we know you won't be dissolved by Fontaine's waters.
Speaking of that, I'm sure you're aware that a bunch of things have happened here in Fontaine, right? I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
Oh yeah, I guess she does have a not Fontaine, Mondstadt vision.
That was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel and speak about the circulation of the prophecy as an astrologist. The invitation was sent quite early on. I don't think anyone expected Fontaine to be in this much trouble.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona? Just tell us what you think as an astrologist. Your word would go a long way to make things more certain and less scary.
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine, even that of Ultivat. Ascertaining this is akin to reading the fortune of the whole world. I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist, but a visionary. But on the flip side, the prophecy is so huge and powerful that it must surely come from a powerful visionary. Its contents involve the fate of the world. Disregarding it would be a mistake.
A visionary? Sounds really powerful and all, but does such a person really exist?
Of course. The old hag could do it, and I bet there are others amongst those Hexenzirkel colleagues of hers who could do something similar. Huh? Are you sure? All right, I'll help you. It isn't often that I see you with such a serious look on your face. I'll tell you once I hear back from her.
Thanks, Mona. You're amazing as always.
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So yes, your praises are quite welcome.
I'm hurting so bad.
That's the greatest of astrologists for you. Of all the people we know, you know the stars the best.
Indeed, indeed. That's the spirit.
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, oops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now. If I receive any news, I'll be sure to come find you two again.
And there she goes, quick as rushing water. And here we are with the Spina guy giving us suspicious looks. Right, but we were able to recruit Mona's help, didn't we? Our Fontanian friends will thank us someday. Good morning. To be honest, I'm still feeling kind of sleepy. But it's time to get up, traveler. We agreed to go see Neuvillette, so let's pack it up and get going.
Okay, I do know that this isn't the end of this particular Archon quest, but I am in a lot of pain right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it for now, especially since it has been just about 2 hours. So, yeah. Bye!